They weren't lonely, they weren't desperate, they weren't stupid, they were normal. A lawyer, a manager, a business owner, people who make decisions every day. And yet, they lost everything to someone who never even existed. Because the moment it feels real, your brain stops asking questions. It starts protecting the feeling instead of the truth. And once you're emotionally invested, walking away doesn't feel like logic anymore, it feels like losing someone you love. We like to believe, we're too smart to be fooled. I would never fall for that. But love scams don't attack your intelligence. They bypass it, they go straight to your emotions. They study your patterns, your loneliness, your hopes, your timing. And they wait for the exact moment your guard is down. Because this isn't about tricking your mind, it's about making you feel seen, until trusting them feels more natural than doubting them. It always starts the same way. A message, unexpected, but perfect. Hey, I think I saw your profile. You seem different, not too aggressive, not too obvious, just enough to feel special. And that's the first trap. Because your brain is wired to notice what stands out, and nothing stands out more than someone who chooses you, in a world full of options. And the moment you feel selected, not random, you stop seeing a stranger, and start seeing a possibility. Every message releases dopamine. Every reply creates anticipation. Every "I miss you" builds attachment. This isn't just romance, it's chemistry. Your brain starts treating them like someone real, even if they're not. And the more consistent the attention feels, the deeper your brain locks onto the pattern, craving the next message like a reward. Soon, it's no longer about who they are, it's about how they make you feel, and that feeling becomes harder to question than reality itself. They don't rush, they build trust, slowly, carefully, they mirror your personality, they remember your details, they become exactly what you need. Not by accident, by design. They listen more than they talk, collecting pieces of you like a puzzle, until they can reflect back a version you can't resist. And when someone understands you that deeply, your brain stops questioning their intentions, and starts believing they're rare. Then, something happens. An emergency, a problem, a delay, a sudden crisis. And now, they need you. Not a lot, just enough, to test you. And if you say yes, you're already inside the trap. Because that small yes rewires your role, from someone who's being loved, to someone who's responsible for saving them. And once you feel responsible for their survival, saying no doesn't feel like logic anymore, it feels like betrayal. Here's the truth no one tells you. The smarter you are, the harder it is to admit you've been fooled. So instead of stopping, you justify. It's just temporary. They'll pay me back. This is real. You're not being irrational. You're protecting your identity. Because admitting the truth doesn't just mean losing money. It means accepting that your judgment failed, and that's a much deeper pain. So your mind rewrites the story, again and again, not to find the truth, but to protect the version of yourself that should have known better. This wasn't a mistake. Your brain was doing exactly what it was designed to do. To connect, to trust, to love. Love scams don't break your logic. They use your humanity against you. Because the same system that helps you build real relationships can't always tell the difference between genuine connection and a perfectly crafted illusion. And when something feels emotionally real for long enough, your brain stops asking, "Is this true?" and starts asking, "How do I keep this?" So next time you hear about someone who got scammed, don't ask, "How could they be so stupid?" Ask something better. How human were they to believe in love? Because in the right moment, with the right words, and the right emotions, anyone can become vulnerable. And maybe the real danger isn't being naive, but forgetting that even the smartest minds still want to feel chosen, seen, and loved. Like and subscribe for more psychology insights.